Lost her.
Yeah.
Only tough now, not letting other person take that.
Mama,
that guy wear black.
Where POS there?
Foul.
POS. No, 100,000 come.
Similar 300,000.
100K.
Similar 300K.
For those of you still saying that one Nigeria can work, this is for you. For those of you still having faith and still believing in one Nigeria, at this point you need to have your head checked. You need to go to a psychiatric hospital to have your head checked. Yesterday, we saw our VDM was in Edo State to fight for the injustice, to fight for people who were oppressed because of these Fulani Militias and these Fulani shenanigans. Enough of all this. We saw how Dangote truck where they were bringing in Fulanis into another man's territory, into another person's ancestral land. And you think the Fulanis don't have a mission in Nigeria, and you think that the Fulanis SSCs should not be checked. A Fulani man drove all the way from Kano down to Edo State without no driver's license because it is Dangote's motor. A Fulani man brought in about 70 Fulani people. What are they doing in that vehicle? What are they doing in that vehicle? That is the question begging for answer. As for me, I don't believe in one Nigeria. I don't, and I will never believe in one Nigeria. No matter how we continue to pretend, no matter how we continue to deceive ourselves, no matter how we continue to shy away from the truth has to be told. And what is truth is that it is high time we need to organize this country. We have to divide this country for us to have peace. If we don't divide this country, this issue of Fulani Militias, this issue of Boko Haram, this issue of banditry, my brother, it will continue to happen. Thank God for VDM yesterday. They have to stop a truck that belongs to Dangote. And he asked about 70 Fulanis who accompany that truck to come down. What are they coming to do? Why would Fulani Militia escort Dangote truck to a southern part of the country? What are they coming to work? And are we saying that from Kano State down to Edo State, are we saying there are no checkpoints? There are no police checkpoints. There are no immigration checkpoints. There are no custom checkpoints. There are no police and army checkpoints to stop those people from coming into another man's land. Are you saying there is no federal safety to checkmate if the driver has a license? They are using these people in disguise to come and orchestrate evil in the southern part of the country. In disguise. When we say these people has a mission, these people has a plan. And what is the plan? It is the Fulanization agenda to Fulanize the entire country. That conquest mindset. That conquest mindset that their forefather Usman Danfodio had, they are bringing it on board this time. They are bringing it on board this time. That is why we see that see, a Fulani man believes he is superior and is above the law of the country. And the southern governors are not doing enough to put an end to it. The southern governors, they are not doing enough to checkmate the excess, the inflow of this Fulani into the southern region of the country. Now, it is now a one-man show that VDM has to take it upon himself to stop Fulani migrating from Kano State, disguising using Dangote truck. Because when these guys are not staff of Dangote, they are not Dangote staffs. So why would they in disguise use Dangote truck to come into another people's land just to foment trouble in disguise? Please, I want you to share this video so that this video would go viral, so that it will call the attention of Dangote. I don't know if Dangote, Aligo Dangote, is aware of all this. We must call a spade a spade. And when they come in, their Dangote trucks, these Fulani Militias will not go back. They want to settle down in that community, in that region, to terrorize the indigenous people of that state, of that community. The Fulanis agenda is becoming unstoppable. And before it becomes unstoppable, we will use social media to stop that agenda. Thank God for BDM, who stopped those Fulanis from coming to, not stopping. Thank God for BDM, who was on ground to tell the Fulanis that this is not your land. And yet, Edo State has a governor. And yet, every South state has a governor. And what are the governors doing to checkmate this Fulani SS? To checkmate what the Fulanis are doing, how the Fulanis are trooping into a community. I think at this point that the Fulanis are more powerful than the Constitution of Nigeria. For a Fulani man to move from Kano State down to Edo State without police not apprehending them, not telling them what are they going there to do, and these Fulanis are not starting Dangote. And yet we sit and say will say one Nigeria. How can one Nigeria work? I don't believe in one Nigeria. And I will never believe in one Nigeria because this one Nigeria has brought in deceit and lies. This one Nigeria is giving room, has given the Fulani Militias upper hand, and these are people who are not even indigenous people of Nigeria. People who migrated from Senegal and Gambia in 1914 via their aunts, via their forefather, Usman and Follow, who came to the southern, who came to the northern part of the country and displaced the original people of the Hausa land. The Hausa land, they have been displaced by the Fulanis, by people who migrated into the country. And today now, how many Hausas can you find again? How many Hausas are governors? How many Hausas are senators? How many Hausas are House of Rep and House of Assembly members? You can't find much of these Hausa men. But the Fulanis have taken over the structures and now you want us to keep our hand tight. You want us to watch why people foreigners take over our land. I cannot sit down and watch the Fulanis take over the land. Thank you, VDM, for coming out to speak and telling the truth. That the Fulanis are not superior to the Constitution of Nigeria. The Nigerian Bureau of Statistics believes that 2.4 trillion has been used to pay ransom to kidnappers and the Fulani Militias. The question is, how can we sustain one Nigeria? How can we sustain one Nigeria? How can one Nigeria work when people are bent on destroying it? Some persons were saying because we don't have a certain president, that is why the Fulanis are too powerful. Today we have a southern president. Today we have a southern president. We have a southern semi-president. What have they done to checkmate the SS of the Fulani Militias? What have they done to put an end to that nonsense, to that shenanigan? My brother, my sister, we need to speak up. We need to speak up because we cannot continue being slaves in this country. The Fulani has seized Nigeria as their own, like this country belongs to them. That is why they can alive, they can disalive, and then unalive people. That is to the extent that the Fulanis have caused so much havoc in the land. That is to the extent the Fulanis have caused a whole lot of nonsense in this land. And the southern governors have kept quiet. If those people succeed in what entering Edo State, do you think they will not cause havoc? Do you think the people of Edo State, their life would be safe? And for some of you that are saying we should believe in one Nigeria, how can you believe in one Nigeria when evil is going on? How do we tend to believe in one Nigeria when a particular tribe is bent to buy you, to kill you? How do you believe in one Nigeria? I am only saying this for your own good, because this is what led to civil war that Ojukwu declared Biafra. That today Ojukwu declared Biafra during the Biafra war. This is what led to it. And yet, after the Biafra war, nothing has been done to checkmate these Fulanis, the killing. Some days ago, Kwara State was under siege by the Fulanis. Kwara State was under siege by the Fulanis. My brother, my sister, one Nigeria, we have to end it now to save life. If you don't end one Nigeria, it will not save life. You have to end one Nigeria to save life. You have to end one Nigeria to save life. Because nothing is working in the one Nigeria. It is deceit, lies, propaganda. And the politicians are doing it just to keep their own selfish interests. I don't believe in one Nigeria, and one Nigeria will not bring anything good in our life. The best thing is to paganize this country. If today is your first time, please like this video, share it, comment for more political discourse. Thank you so much.